guard open, right? So I see guard opening and guard passing as two separate subjects, yeah? Right, okay? You might use one method to open because it suits the height of the person, yeah? But it doesn't mean that tall or short person, yeah, is going to have a particular game. They might, but you can't like go, okay, I'm using this open and then this happens and this and this and this and this. And I think that the more that you kind of tell this little lie, yeah, right, then the more that beginners think that they're terrible. Because every time they open the guard, something other than that happens. And they're like, I'm just terrible. Like he's doing all this stuff, right? So guard opening and then guard passing, to me is separate. Right? So we'll look at the guard open here. And the great thing about this is it works really well, gi or no gi, right? When it's with a gi, I have my fists in his armpits here like this, thumbs up, yeah? And then when you're doing it no gi, it's the same thing, thumbs up there. I know it looks weird. Everybody wants to do that, yeah? But every time I do this with my pinky out, it's easy for him to pummel inside. Overlook. Yeah? When I have my thumbs up, like gunslinging, it holds my elbows tight. Yeah? So if I'm here like this, thumbs up, if it's no gi, and it holds my pummel inside, you can't get inside. I think I showed you this the other day. Like, that looks weak, it looks like I'm gonna hurt my thumbs. The webbing in there is crazy strong. Like even in karate days, they're like, huh, hit people like that, yeah? And you still can, right? Not of them, right? So, I've got fists in here, pinkies up so it holds my elbows in. I'm not trying to push with my pinkies, like this, right? Now, some people like to stand up one foot at a time. I like to jump up on both. So typically I can't kneel deep still. I'll be toes down. Then when I decide I'm gonna stand, I go toes up. And then here. I'm gripping his hips with my legs so that he can't swing and try and armbar you. So I'm still trying to control his hips like that. Now, I'm gonna start to wriggle back a little bit because I need to make space in here. Easy with rain because there's nothing down there, all right? Anyway, that's what I'm looking for. So this is what I mean. If the person's really short, they've got a short torso, there's no space there. This is not going to be the pass that I'm going to use, right? Okay. So if you're fighting someone average height, average looks, long legs, perfect, right? So I go from here, I'm going to make a little circle with my knee and put it in his tailbone. There. My other leg, I sit back and I start sitting there, and it will pop up. Now that's what I mean. Like at this point, yeah, I could possibly start knee slicing from here. So I might like knee slice, but when I get here, maybe he moves his hips to the side, right? Yes. So now I'll start passing this way. Through here, stepping out. So I'm not quite sure exactly what I'm going to do, but I get to combat base. And the great thing about combat base, yes, I'd normally be a bit lower, right? So I'd be like this, but on the other side. The good thing about this is, this protects me from triangles, yeah? Because as he tries to pull me forward, my knee follows my elbow, and it's going to help me pass. So as long as you got this up here, it doesn't mean you can't get triangle, it means you can hide behind your knee, because he wants just my head and my arm in there, and if my knee's in there, yeah, as long as your knee and elbow stay connected, you're good to go, right? So, I'm here, remember, thumbs up, you don't have to point them up, but that's where you want them. There, I like to jump, use your knees to hold his hips, wriggle back, wriggle back, wriggle back. Sometimes the feet, if you just sit down, the ankles will open there, and then you're ready to pass. When you get stubborn people, give a little wriggle, put your knee against the tailbone. You've got to hold the tailbone still. Yeah, so I call it knee tailbone open, guard open. Right, some people call it knee post method, yeah, because you're posting your knee there. Some people stay standing when they stretch. I like to sit down because it gives me better posture. And then you can pass either side. Yeah, here, slow through. Or you can go they're the same side pass. If he moves his hips out, then start passing this side. Cool. Very, very high percentage pass. Probably in the 2 top guard opens. Almost said guard passes. Right? Okay? Because again, once we get the guard open, how we pass is largely dictated by the shape of his body. Are his hips to the right, are his hips to the left, where's his knee, things like that. Cool? 1, 2, 3.